Raft. So I love this game. I also like Let's Game It Out because he's cool, and you've heard of him because you're also cool. So today we're gonna react to another Let's Game It Out video, and let's get right into it. By the way, if you like the content, please be sure to like and subscribe because anything helps. All right, now back to it.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Raft today. One of my favorite games where you get to go onto the open water and only good things happen to you.
Just to clarify, I really understand this game. I have a lot of personal hours just playing it on the side, doing a lot of videos with you. So as he's going along, I'm gonna try to explain the core mechanics of what he's doing.
So here we are in the wild world of Raft. This is our raft. That's garbage. And that cruising in the water is our best friend. That's how I explain that they follow us around forever. Let's take a closer look. I'd like you to meet Grace. She likes to swing by and remind us that we shouldn't just get off the raft whenever we want to, or else we risk getting eaten. But you can see all this debris going by. We need to collect that so we can build stuff. And that's what this handy dandy hook is for. See that debris? You just take your hook and you just throw it, and then you just reel it right in. Yeah. And before you know it, you'll have pulled in all kinds of supplies like palm leaves and planks and ropes and whatever. And if you're real lucky...
So one thing real quick is that it's actually, in the beginning of the game, it's probably the most annoying part of the game because, so if you actually ever end up playing this game, the first thing you should build are collector's nets. It pays for itself tenfold, like within 15-20 minutes. But also, the shark does very little damage to you. And so in the beginning of the game, especially speedrunners, they will literally just jump in the water and go get the big barrels like this or other main materials and just come back to the boat. It takes a lot of hits to kill you. Unless you're just not paying attention, the shark's not really a threat. I don't know, that's just my opinion.
You'll get one of these barrels full of stuff, and if we're even luckier, there'll be islands. At the moment, we're kind of at the mercy of whatever direction the ocean wants to take us, so all we can do is quietly hope that it takes us over to that island. Uh-oh, looks like we're passing right by. Now, we could just jump off, do our own thing, so everyone say bye-bye, Raft, bye-bye. And then we're over here just like, solid land, a place to start a new life. Alas, it wasn't meant to be.
Okay, so this is one of his older videos. The raft procedurally generates the world around it. I don't know if that's still a thing anymore, because I've seen some other videos where people build a ridiculously long bridge that leaves the center of the raft, and so things still generate. So I don't know if that's still a thing. I think it is.
Here. And that's when we start treading water for all of eternity while we watch the sunset. And you know, I thought about trying to swim for the raft, but let me tell you, once that thing's gone, I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Just drown.
Went underwater
just
looking
drown.
for
That's all you have to do. When you're just trying to get back to your boat quickly, just drown your character. I mean, that's the fastest way to get to it. Speedrunners do it all the time. I have been watching so much speedrunner content lately.
It's okay, buddy. Your sacrifice won't be in vain.
Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, so he's just gonna wake up right on his raft.
Looks like we have a structure up there. Dang it, this thing's gonna pass us by too. We're just gonna risk it. Grace, leave me alone for now. So, well, this one's kind of nice. Why can't I just stay? Uh-oh, we appear to be sinking. Quickly, get the cargo and get out of here. Come back to me, other raft. Now, Grace, listen. Let's have an uneasy alliance, okay?
It's just so funny how, like, people just name the shark naturally.
Oh, dear me, it's getting a little dark, and the darkness makes me sleepy. I better go ahead and craft myself a simple bed. And let's go ahead and just put that down right here. I'm sure that island will still be there in the morning, right? Huh, we'll all be. Yeah. It totally is. Yes, the
What's funny
too,
is that in this game, yeah, exactly. What's funny is that in this game, like, if you go to sleep, your boat won't continue to move on to show, like, the passage of time, but you will definitely lose all of that hunger. Kind of a missed opportunity for the developers. Like, if you go to sleep, unless you're anchored, you should be able to move on because that would be so much more immersive.
By these amazing sounds. Okay, hang in there, buddy. You know, I can't really tell if the island's getting closer.
Okay, so right there, I'm gonna rewind, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you see right here, I'm gonna play. Watch the direction of where the waves are coming. It'll be coming towards the character.
There, buddy. You know, I can't really tell.
Okay, there it is. It's coming towards the character. And so essentially what happens is the paddle becomes almost useless. I mean, it'll work. If you have enough paddles, you can do pretty much almost anything.
Oh, my tool just broke. Grace, did you do that? Well, looks like we won't be going to that island. Luckily, we have a backup plan for just such an occasion.
Yeah, because the water is just pushing him away right there.
Raw beets. Okay, that handles the food needs, but we're still looking a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah.
Probably because we really, really need that water now. So we're going to build something called a simple purifier. It can purify 1 cup of salt water into fresh water. Oh, geez, which way's forward on this thing? Whatever, this is it now.
So another thing you could do is, instead of worrying about constantly managing your food supply, you can build the small storage crates, put everything in there, and so when you die, there is no real punishment, and then your hunger and thirst will be back up, and so you can just kind of keep going until you can get the resources you need. That's a really efficient way of doing it until you can get to the point where you can make this stuff.
Oh boy, we're cutting this close.
Yeah.
Grace, can you not? Oh, did I mention that Grace likes to eat the raft? Gotta appreciate that timing. Okay,
Yeah.
that wasn't helping at all.
It's,
Let's try this again.
it's super
Now we gotta
weird
sit here and
that the
whimper until
mechanics
this
is
thing
like
done
that because
processing.
when the
No
shark
thanks to
eats
you
the
over
base,
there.
I talk about this all the time. When the shark
it's
eats the
done.
base,
Quickly, give me that fresh
everything on
water.
top of it disappears.
Oh, finally, another island. Let's go ahead and make us another paddle. I'm glad paddling works as I just rake it through my water system. Okay. And look at that. I managed to get us wedged, which I'm sure means the raft
If you
will
don't
hang
have the
out. Is that right,
resources to
raft?
anchor your raft, it's actually super
But stay
scary.
put,
This
just
stuff
like
right
I
here.
intended. Get back here. No, you don't. No, you don't. How is it getting farther away? You know, the hell with it. Let's just make this throwable ink. Except I have nowhere to put it. Because for some reason, my raft is
You
a
need
little
an-
complicated. No
You can't stick it because you need an open wall. You need an open edge.
thanks to some people. Well, I guess this one gets away too. Okay, I swear, one day, we're gonna land on an island. Until then, let's make a building hammer, useful for expanding your raft. And we're gonna use it to build on one whole space
So
again.
now that he
There,
built
now we're nice
that,
and
he can
complete.
put his
Next
anchor
thing we
down
wanna
now
build
because
is
he had
this
open
sail,
floor.
because it'll nudge us in the right direction. Okay, let's see. Let's just shove this in with everything
I
else.
think the anchor is
Perfect.
just so
Looking
stinking
great.
funny
And look, there's an
because
island to test
it can
it
just
on.
you
Okay,
can
let's
just
go ahead
shove
and
that thing
swing this
almost
thing
anywhere,
around.
and
with
it
that,
doesn't
our
make
days of
sense like what
paddling
he's
are over.
doing.
And I can't actually tell if that island's getting closer. I don't think it's getting farther away.
It's because
Actually,
of the sail becomes very slow and almost useless when it's sailing into the current.
definitely getting farther away. Well, what good are you if you're not going to do all the work? But you know, at least there's one thing I can always
That bed's
rely
gonna
on.
disappear.
Grace's contribution. That's cool. I didn't need that bed anyway. Let's go ahead and patch that
That's cool.
problem.
I didn't
she
need it
made.
anyway.
In fact, while we're at it, let's go ahead and extend the raft a little bit. Let's hold off on that whole island thing for now. Let's focus on expansion instead. And a good dose of
Yep.
expansion starts here with our research
So that's something
table.
you
Used to
should do
research new
as
items to
fast as you
craft.
can
And I'm
afford
sure if I
it
put
is
this
to
thing on the
build
outer
a
edge,
buffer
there's no way
zone
Grace is gonna
around
eat
your
it,
raft.
right?
I mean, don't do that. Don't build
My
things on the
God,
edge.
just
She's
like
doing it for to
clockwork.
be
First thing
funny.
you do is eat it? Really?
You
Okay,
build
you
a
know what? I
buffer
take it
zone
back. The
around
next
your
thing
raft
need
and
is
build
not a
in the inner
research table,
squares
but is in
because that
fact
way
a
your
wooden
stuff,
spear. So the next
isn't
time
at
the
risk
biting
of being attacked by the
happens, we're gonna
shark.
do a little pokey poke. Stupid Grace breaking my stupid boat. I got an idea. Let's build 2 rafts, which we're gonna designate with these handy dandy signs here. You can write whatever you wish on this. Can I now? Oh, that's easy. All right, hold please. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's take a closer look at my work. To the shark known as Grace, please stop eating my raft. Sincerely, the management. And
I
just to
love
make sure
that.
she sees it,
Sincerely,
let's
the
cut a hole in the
management.
middle here. And then I'm gonna make one of these things. Shark bait.
I've never
Keep the
done
shark
stuff
busy.
like,
Hey, Grace,
you
I
know,
have something
mess
for
with the
ya.
shark like that. Oh my god, and now he's
Grace,
reading.
I'm assuming you're also reading the sign while you enjoy that. Do we have an understanding?
Oh, I love
I'm gonna
it.
Take that as a yes and leave her with her side of the raft. Because I learned.
I've
something
never done
else.
stuff
If I
like to
break all
mess
these
with the
little
shark on
platforms
purpose.
leading to the other raft, our 2 little raft islands stay in formation. Wait, can I do this with more little rafts? I guess only one way to find out, and the answer is
The answer is yes, absolutely. He said it just when I'm saying it.
who wants a tour? First stop is ye old bedchamber. Only the finest crappy sleep happens here. And want a good night's rest? Let's hop on over here to our research station, or as I like to call it, ye old diary. Top secret. Don't let me catch you reading it. Past the research station, let's just drop in, take a quick swim to get over there. This one is ye old for rent.
I
I'm
just
sure we'll
love
find
how he
something to do
tells
with this
stories, you
eventually.
know.
And
He
then
has
if we
like
go
such
back
the
on over
perfect
here, we have our
sarcasm
water
in his
thingamabob, or as I
tone and
like
how
to
he just
call it,
communicates
water
things and how he
You might be
edits.
wondering, what is this? This here is ye old chest room. Behold, chest locked to the walls haphazardly with absolutely no organization to speak of. I just kind of open them up till I find what I'm looking for. So this is what we have for now anyway, and we shall name it Islands of Convenience. Totally not a lie. So this is the point in the game when things are finally going to start to come together, because it's journaling time. And by that I mean research. We got all these things to research on the side here. Things like better weapons, a smelter, and so much more. Basically, to unlock the item, we have to research each individual component.
That's
We're
right.
just gonna marathon through and research all kinds of stuff until everything at our disposal is unlocked. And now it's time
That's right.
to learn. So much learning. Yes, give me pop-ups forever, my favorite. Eventually, they'll get to these things we can't learn, because we don't have stuff like metal ingots. That's okay.
You
That's
find
what those
that in
islands are for. Quickly,
you find it in
stroll over to the
islands. He said it
mast and
before I could say
re-aim
it.
We must reach that island. And there goes the fleet. A bunch of waffle-shaped rafts just floating into the distance. Finally, nothing's gonna stop us this time. Okay, it looks like we've bumped into the island.
Gotta
Now
anchor, my
everybody
dude.
Stay in formation. I'm even gonna use one of them throwable anchors to make sure we don't go anywhere. Let's see what treasures await
The
us.
throwable
Looks like we
anchors
got
are
some
just so
trees,
stinking
which
hilarious, 'cause they'll just
obviously we're
stick
gonna chop
anywhere.
down for beautiful resources. Coconuts. Can I eat this whole? Sure can. Oh, and look at this. A white flower. And if I take that, it gives me the flower itself as well as some seeds. Not that I plan on doing anything with that. So instead, we're just gonna...
I said this in the last video, and some of y'all corrected me. Thank you. The flowers, unless you're painting or unless you're using bees, they take up space. Just throw them away. You don't need them in the beginning.
Buy things. I'm glad they
They'll
turned
just
into little
float there.
cardboard boxes too, so I can feel empowered to keep littering, knowing the ocean will take care of it. Okay, more trees to destroy.
This is a
coconuts to
pretty good
shatter my
island.
teeth
It has a
on,
bunch of
flowers
trees
to
on it.
pick, and then subsequently throw into the ocean.
Throw it back in
real
the water.
resources we need are down there. Let's go. Here's where we swim down and find the other stuff we need. Stuff like sand and some of this seaweed.
This is kind of a weird aha moment when you're playing through the game, is like when you finally discover the reef under these islands and how rich they are in resources. It's such a cool moment, you know. The islands, you're not there for the trees and the coconuts. You're really there for all the stuff under the water.
Coming across my own litter, not to mention some metal ore, as well as some copper, and a brief cameo from running out of oxygen. Quite the haul we found here. Now we have the means to make things like dry bricks and metal ingots. First, we take a wet brick, which requires sand and clay, and then we take it and just leave it out in the sun.
Yeah,
for
just
a
throw
while,
it anywhere.
and
It
then
doesn't
we just
matter.
Wait 10,000 years. Ugh, so bored. Even the sunset is boring. Oh, it's done. Come here. Let's shove you in my diary. Yeah. Learn. Over to our space for rent. Melty me bananas. And that's where the smelter's going. Now we're gonna melt that metal. And pull that out with my bare hands. And now for some copper. Come here, singe my hands. And finally some seaweed. And now let's research, 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 and learn.
Yeah, all
learn,
those
learn.
all
Now
those
we're
island
so
materials.
smart
You're
and have so many
learning what they
exciting
can
new
do.
options available to us. We're gonna build a personal favorite of mine, the collection net. Automatically catches items that float in.
Collection net is probably one of the best items in the game you can build because it just gets you so far ahead so fast.
To it. You mean I don't have to do this anymore?
That's
Well,
right.
now you're speaking my language. So these things need to connect to another raft. So we'll kind of modify this guy a little bit and slowly but surely replace each little part. Okay, looking good. Ooh, and let's put one like, what, right over there? I think we can do that. Okay, great. Already doing its job.
If you have the sail and you have enough resources to build the nets, try to build it in a wide line because that way as you float along, you have a wide line to kind of catch everything. I'm stating the obvious, I know, but this is why I'm here, to state the obvious.
Unlike right over here. Okay. Kind of lost track of time there for a second. Made quite a few more than I thought I would. I'm gonna consider
I love that he's
collecting
doing
materials
this.
to be a solved
I love that
problem
you can
now.
just
Especially all
do
that
this
stuff
kind of
that
crap
didn't
in this
get caught
game.
and is just drifting right on by. And this is one of my favorite parts. Watch what happens when I collect this.
So
my
satisfying.
collection net runneth
It's just
over.
so
Now we've
satisfying,
researched all this
especially
stuff
when
and
you're
we're
just
basically
running
PhDs
down
and
your
everything.
line
We
of
need to
collection
build
nets
this lovely
collecting,
thing.
and you
know,
just
a
see it pop
radio
up.
receiver and maybe some parts lying around. And in order to make this thing work, we're gonna need to build a battery, as well as plug in 3 antennas to this thingamabob down here. Last time the game scolded me for putting the antennas too far apart, so we're just gonna play it safe and just kind of one there, and then one right over here, and one right over here. Yeah, that seems fine. That's not stressing out the cords at all, right? And we'll just put a battery right in there. Oh,
Well, hold on a second. Again, this is an older video, so if you play the game now as it is, you have to place the receiver and its antennas a whole nother floor higher. So you just can't put it at the foundation level of your boat anymore. That doesn't work. At least I don't think. I'm sure that someone's gonna correct me in the comments.
Over here. Yeah, that seems fine. That's not stressing out the cords at all, right? And we'll just put a battery right in there. Oh, the things you can make from mayo containers. Okay, let's fire it up. Requires
Okay. You know, I was like, wait, slow down. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know, and I'm sure 100 of you are gonna say, hey, you talk too soon. You're over explaining things, guys. It's just this is my passion, guys. Okay, people, this is my passion.
Attitude. Well, you require lower attitude. What do you think of that? Well, fine, if you insist. I'll play your little game and move these higher. So we're gonna give each one of these things their own platform, and we're gonna dive into the wild world of staircases because they demanded it. Okay, this is coming together just like I hoped it would. Okay, I hope this is enough. It better be. I spent the time making 3 of these dumb platforms.
The support
evenly
columns.
spaced apart and high in the air. So 1. Let's go place the second one. You're
Oh my
fine.
gosh.
And struggle to get over to the next one. Climb all the oddly placed stairs. Place number 2. Head on over to the next one. And 3. Okay, what do you got for me? Really? That's not high enough? Does this thing
Everything has to be in
Also,
one
stellar
floor
job
higher.
with the wiring. Oh, but it took like a million years to make these. I had to like build these beams all the way up and everything.
That's
3
right.
times was enough, thank you. I don't
For those of you who don't know, the beams support the floors. So if you don't have support beams under the floors, you can't even build up all that well.
want to do it a 4th. You leave me no choice. I'm gonna half-ass
Unless
this
you
one,
do
which
ramps
is gonna
like
look
this.
just amazing and not like a god-awful eyesore. Just look at that. Bask in the craftsmanship. Okay, seriously, can you please work this time? Okay, looks like we're in business. This little radar thing is gonna lead us to our next destination, so all we need to do is steer the ship in that direction.
I love
all
this.
Controlled
You know,
by this one
I'm over
sail
here
down
being
here.
like
Also,
such a
I'd like to point out,
tryhard when I
tried to
play
make this look nice
this
the
game,
first time. You
and
wanted
he's
this
just
game
like, I don't
with
care.
me.
You know
Okay,
what?
I'm
Let's
into
just
it too.
do
Okay,
this.
sail. I'm gonna
Let's make it
need
look
you to go
stupid.
that direction now. Somehow mysteriously do this and take the whole fleet with you. So we use this radar to get to interesting points in the game, and that's where we're gonna really speed up this playthrough. Because the first islands we hit already in the game, I want to see the new content. So get ready for us to do this fast. And by that,
It feels
I mean, I'm
so
gonna
far
skip ahead
away.
till we're there.
Sailing to the next stuff, it just takes so long.
Oh my god, look, we're almost there. Oh, in fact, I think we passed it. Oh yeah.
God, I can just relate so hard to that. You know, you get busy and you kind of forget that you're sailing, and you're like, oh, hey, you look up and, oh, we're here. Let me finish my 6 tasks.
There it is. Come on, sail. Let's turn you around. Onward to this amazing structure. I'm gonna give the raft a helping hand. I'm sure this will really do something right.
It does,
All
actually.
this. My god, I actually think it's helping. Now, I could probably just jump on right there. But why do that when I've got this? And, You're fine. Okay,
You're
we're here
fine.
for one reason only, and that's to run our way through this facility until we find a whiteboard.
That's right. You just
And
kinda-
here it
the
is.
game
Here's
kinda
what we
teaches you how to
need.
jump
Just post
around.
it, which if we open up my pocket diary, lets us know that we need to go to hashtag 8449. Okay, let's get out of here and... Oh, you know, I think I forgot
Oh, yeah.
to dock
He didn't
the
anchor.
raft.
Always anchor your boat.
Okay, here we
Always,
go.
always.
You can't escape me this easily, Raft. I don't care if it's...
Again, I said this earlier, if you're too far from your boat, just swim underwater. You'll teleport to your bed. It's okay.
Took me all night to catch up to you. I am the captain of this vessel.
But this is
Okay.
way funnier.
Onward to the next
How he
place.
did it.
Oh god, that's gonna take forever. Wakey, wakey, eggs and
He just
bacon,
tells
we're
stories
here.
so good.
Behold, it's a cruise liner. Oh, and my raft seems rather taken with these rocks. Now I'm gonna trust you this time. You're not gonna try and run away without me, are you? So there's a lot of things we need to do in this place, but I'm gonna break it down for you kind of fast. We basically need to break in, pick up a bunch of exciting supplies like this gas tank, and then we head to the bridge,
And
set
just
up
blow
a
it
bomb,
up.
stare right at it as it blows up, and proceed. You're the captain now. First, we need this other post-it, which is gonna tell us where to go next. But what we also need...
If y'all want to know a secret, the yacht is probably my least favorite destination.
this beautiful engine schematics, as well as this over here, steering wheel.
Game
Allows
changer.
you to rotate your raft.
When you get the steering wheel, build it
Game,
as fast as you
plural,
can. It's a huge
rafts.
game
Okay,
changer.
I believe it's that point right there. This should go a little faster though, and I'll tell you why. Remember that engine blueprint we found? Allows you to go in different directions and increases your speed. Well, I made one. I learned last time that one of these can power 100 platforms, and I really have no idea how many platforms this is. Well, whatever, let's place planks, get the fuel nice and high. I'm not really sure which direction we should tell it to go. Whatever, let's try it anyway. All right, it's chugging along, and I think it's having a little trouble. Okay, hold on. Let's put down another one. In fact, why stop at one more? Let's build several more.
Oh,
okay,
no.
here we go. No, not just 3. I built them all around my base. I think there's probably like 20 of them, all gloriously facing different directions, not working as
Oh
we
my
fire them
God,
up.
I
Kinda
love
went around
it.
each
All
one,
those
too, and
engines are just gonna be
willy-nilly chose a
working against
direction,
each
thus
other.
guaranteeing that nothing works in unison. So let's fire them up and see what happens. 1 is clearly not enough. Fire up a second, still not enough. A third, on the other hand. There we go, now we're cooking with gas. Oh, and it really looks like we're trucking right along. Can't wait to see what happens when I fire them all up. Okay, I think all 20 are fired up now.
They're all just
Despite
spinning
some
in
of these
different
wheels trying
directions.
desperately to go other directions, seems like we're actually moving. I cannot imagine all the wasted potential happening from all of these paddles going different directions. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea for a name. I will call this USS Wasted Potential. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
now next, let's place the steering wheel. Invalid. Let's see. What about... Okay, I'll just put it on backwards. There we go. Now I can look at the radar and steer. Just, you know, backwards. Okay, this is harder than it looks. Guess that means we need to position this so the thing is on the bottom. Okay, and before you know it, we'll be there. Probably. All right, according to the readout, we're almost there. Soon we should be able to see it. Oh, we're here. Well, okay then. Now, Grace, I'm gonna need you on extra good behavior while I'm gone. You can do that for me, right? And to ensure that, I'm gonna leave some extra food for
Oh,
you.
gosh.
Be good and
That's
watch
just
over
so
the
much.
raft.
Okay, I've said this tons of times in my other videos. You don't really need it. I saw some of y'all in the comments say like, oh, I use it to help me kill the shark. I use it to help me distract the shark. Whatever. Listen, just build an iron spear because it's really cheap resources and then just kill it. It works. You get free food, you get biofuel materials. It's way more efficient just to kill the shark when you have to get off the boat. Way more efficient.
Okay, good talk. I'm also gonna rotate this thing all the way, which means the raft should just rotate on its own. So hopefully it'll be here when I get back. I guess we'll
Slowly.
see. Ah, here we are. What the heck is this? Watch out for bears. Oh, I'll be watching, all right. Okay, so just like the other places, we're
Tonk.
actually here to get another code to go somewhere else. First, we need to beat up a bunch of bears. Stand back, nature. I told
That's true.
you.
This island
Buddy,
really
you okay
taught me
then?
how to
Did you
fight
die and all
wild
your bones
animals.
disappeared? All right, not gonna lie.
'Cause it's either that or
distracted
you
just
lose your
slaying
whole
bears all
inventory.
night. Nothing brings me more joy than what just happened? Am I under the world? And me unable to appreciate my kill, which just vanished again. You know, based on how the island is flickering in and out of existence, I'm gonna go ahead and say that my raft has drifted a little bit.
Yeah,
And I think it's
that's
causing
what happened.
some, shall we say, spatial
Again,
anomalies,
because
and also
everything
pretty sure it's not
generates
coming
around
back.
the raft.
Okay, let's try this again. You know, I'm pretty sure the mistake is in using anchor.
Yeah,
so
toss
let's
it on
see,
the
let's
wall,
just-
baby. It's like duct tape.
Yep, I'm sure that'll do it. This child's pail full of rocks gripping onto this one square is gonna hold all this.
It is like
So as
one of the
mentioned, we're here
funniest
for the
things in
next
the game.
code.
Just
To do
throwing
we
that
have to go
against
to
like a
3 relay
stick.
stations, fire the power back on. So that's 1. Head on to the next. And that's 2. And 3. Let's see, the computer now should show us the code. Yep, no missing that. Well, bless my lucky stars, the fleet is still there. Ah, good to be back. Grace, how you doing? Good? I'm great, thanks for asking. You stay down there. I'm gonna go up here and put in the new coordinates. Okay, so 7234 looks like it's gonna take us all the way to 1994. Untether the anchor and let's get out of here. By that I mean enjoy this fade to white. Ta-da! There it is, slowly coming into view. Welcome to Caravan.
The
Town,
sailing
or whatever
process,
that
you just
sign
get
says
so
that I can't
lost in
read
your
backwards.
tasks that you
Okay,
just
know
kind
the
of forget
drill.
where
Keep
you're
me
going.
anchored, child bucket. So here we are at the new content. We're actually here for basically just one thing, and that's this zipline technology. 3 zipline parts somewhere in the city that we need to find. So let's go through everyone's homes long dark style and see if we can uncover some secrets. There's zipline part 1, and if we follow this tube
Yep.
all the way down and
All
deep
the
into
way
the
down
ocean, way
with the
down at
pufferfish.
bottom,
When you
there's
see
part number
pufferfish, try to
2.
kill 'em.
Part 3 is in here. You got to launch this rocket with some explosive powder. And there's your part. Oh boy, it's time. Whee! Ah, my skull. Little rough on that re-entry, huh? And that's pretty much the most important thing we needed. Now, before we shove off to greener pastures, there's one last thing we need to...
I actually loved Caravan Town, playing through it. Caravan Town has so much resources scattered throughout all those little mobile homes. It's just, you walk away from the island so wealthy. Like, it has everything.
Fine. And that is, of course, the code to the next place. That's what we're looking for. I'll just take that. Ah, Tanqueray. That must be where we're going next. Which, hey, doesn't even seem to be that far away. Only 1,793 nautical somethings. Go ahead, turn the wheel, rotate the whole raft, and off we go, kinda. So while we have some time to stare off at the beautiful horizon, wait for us to get ever closer to the next island, I'd say it's time to make some improvements to the raft. And by that, I mean some zip lines. Okay, so let's see how this works. Let's put another one, like, over there. Okay, Grace, don't hurt me or break my finger.
I love the
refuse
pointy
to
finger
stop pointing.
thing.
So if the first one is right there, let's put the next one right here. Oh god, I gotta connect them manually. Can I just jump off with this? Oh yeah, I can. And it just stays with me the whole time. All right, let's just connect that right like that. Oh yeah, there we go. Time for a test run. A perfect first test. So the next question is, can we connect multiple zip lines to the same little pole thing? Like if I put one here behind Grace's hidey hole, grab the end, and drag it all the way up to this one, can I connect it? Oh my god. And as an added bonus, when I try and use it, it doesn't even work. I'm like stuck on the stairs. Well, I think we know what this is gonna lead to. So hold please, while I test a few things.
4 hours later.
Okay, so I have some findings. findings. The findings are that you can place a hell of a lot of zip lines. So of course I wondered, is there a limit on how many zip lines you can have? And I am pretty
what a
certain that
mess.
there is no limit. Or if there is, I certainly couldn't find it. Let me give you the tour. This is it. This is the tour. You've seen it all now, and it's hideous or beautiful depending on how you look at it. I know you're probably asking,
God,
though,
it's
how do they use actual
beautiful.
zip lines? Pretty good. Hit use anytime and you'll grab onto something.
Yeah.
From there you can just
jump off
zip
and
line to
hit
zip
the
line.
action
What
button.
a novel way to get around. Anyway, let's go up to the steering wheel thingy and see how we're doing. Thank God we can just walk right through the zip lines. Otherwise, we would have been decapitated like 100 times. Can't turn on the display. Game just wants me to ride zip lines. What if I just climb all over this stuff? There we go. Oh, we're kind of close. Just got to course correct a little bit, and I'm sure we'll be almost there.
That is so
Can't
funny.
wait to explore what looks like a snow globe of Seattle. Okay, so let's just zip line our way all the way to the front. You know what I just realized, actually? You can just take this thing with you. Well, in that case, let's put it somewhere nice and secure. Yeah, this seems good.
On the door, anywhere.
And now
It'll
let's
stick
go
anywhere.
exploring. Yeah, you just stay there and stay magical. And here we are. Ooh.
I just want to say, like, when you first play through this and you have no clue what's coming and you see this, you feel so impressed. The game just does such an amazing way of presenting itself. Like, you sail up to it, you're like, okay, there's a giant golf ball. That's kind of cool. You go through the basement and you come up to this and you're like, oh my God, I can go into almost all of these buildings and explore almost all of it. And that is just such a cool, refreshing feeling to have.
Ooh. If there's one thing I like about an
It's so
advanced
impressive.
society like
This
this
is-
one,
this is
it's
such an
being able
impressive
to litter
destination.
anywhere. Here, let me contribute. There you go. Oh, and it looks like we have a little robot friend who's excited to shock me. No surprise there. That's okay. The feeling is mutual. You gonna behave now, buddy? Sure, you're not gonna mind if I take this key card, right? Okay, thank you. You just stay there and think about what you've done. Here, have some trash. So
Have
just
some
go around
trash.
the
Pick
city
it up.
Beating up these robots and taking their cards. Besides them, this place is abandoned. But thankfully for some of these buildings, I can use a key card to get in.
Yeah,
That's
that's
when
right.
real fun begins. Also known as going through people's belongings.
Loot it.
So after
Loot
searching
everything.
the city, what the game wants you to do is head up here. See that ladder? That's where we need to reach, because then we can take it all the way to the top of the tower. The only way over to that thing is by taking this zip line from that building. And the
That's right.
entrance to that building is broken, but I think I got a better idea. And it involves our raft, so thank God there's an exit door right here. Test number 1. Can I build straight into this thing? Let's see. So far, so good. Aww. So the answer is no. Unless, what if I aim it straight up this thing?
Building through the exit door is the way to do it. It's so much more efficient.
I do have a tower right here. Let's see. So far, oh.
He's doing it, yeah.
Aw, wait. Oh, God, yes.
You'll skip
I
it
can't
all.
believe
You'll
this
skip
is
every
working.
bit of it.
This is fantastic. No building is out of reach for us now. Now that we've got help from the raft. Oh, my God, I'm so excited that this is working. Oh, looks like I ran out of materials. We did pretty good, though. Besides, that's the upper level. We can just jump down there. Easy. You're fine. Okay, where were we? Let's see, what do we got here? Emergency bridge launch. Is that this? Am I in the bridge? What's out this door? Is this thing the bridge? Why would I want to launch this? You know what? I don't care. I'm not gonna ask the hard questions. Okay, so let's see here. How many numbers am I working with? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers total. And I bet there's like a puzzle I have to do. What's this? I bet this is a clue. That sounds like a lot of work. I got a much better idea. I'm just gonna try every possible combination in order. I'm sure this won't take
Don't
very
do
long,
it.
right?
4,000.
4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, 1.
Oh my
3.
gosh.
Hey, I got it. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I guess that was the bridge. What the hell kind of button is that? Why would you even want to do this? Whatever, let's just slide off the giant golf ball and take a look. Ow,
Oh my
ow,
gosh.
Ow, hello?
So when I first played through this part, I had no clue that I launched the bridge. So it launched itself out in the ocean, and I went outside. I'm like, okay, now what? And it didn't take until like I totally gave up and like, okay, maybe I missed something out here. Then I sailed around. Like, oh, okay, how did this thing get here?
Hello? Did I beat the dinner rush? Can I still get a reservation? My favorite. More potential coordinates. Oh my God, look at this note. I didn't realize that Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter existed in this game world. Is Varuna Point just the Bay Area? Which we'll have to find out in the 3rd chapter.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.